Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. Today we are going to discuss some questions and their specific answers with keywords. It is basically needed for those candidates who are appearing at the board exams and other annual exams like that. The keywords are extremely essential for those candidates. Sometimes they write the answer but they miss the keywords. For that reason, the whole answer is cut off. Please be specific whenever you write the answers. If you haven't subscribed my channel till now, please do it so that you may get the benefit as others are getting by seeing the answers as follows. This is for class 9 final exams. These are certain mock tests being taken. Now suppose this is fill in the gaps as specified. Now there are vitamins, the technical terms and the deficiency diseases. The technical term given is thiamine. Which is the vitamin? It is vitamin B1. The deficiency disease caused by the absence of thiamine is beriberi. Vitamin B12 is cobalamin. The deficiency disease is pernicious anemia. Vitamin D is calciferol. The deficiency disease is ricket. Vitamin K is phylloquinone or naphthoquinone, and the deficiency disease is hemorrhage. Vitamin B2 is riboflavin. The deficiency disease are chelosis and glossitis. In the second question, you see the stomach, the figure of stomach. This whole thing from here to here is the stomach. Now this is the esophagus. You have to label the parts 2, 3 and 4. 2 is esophagus, 3 is the gallbladder over here, and 4 is the pancreas, this one. Below the stomach lies the pancreas. It is attached to the duodenum. Okay, just check the figure once again. Now which sphincter muscle is present at 1? Here, this is the pyloric part of the stomach, so the sphincter muscle's name is pyloric sphincter. What is the function of 3? 3 means gallbladder. What is the function? Its function is to store and release the bile. Now next question is, how long does the food stay in the stomach? It is about 3 to 4 hours maximum. Next question is, which is a hereditary disease that is concerned with defective melanin secretion? This is from the skin chapter. The defect is albinism, causing the absence of melanin throughout the body. This is genetic, means inherited from the parents to the offsprings. Distinguish between vasoconstriction and vasodilation. Vasoconstriction is the narrowing of blood vessels and dilation is the widening of blood vessels. Constriction is caused by decreasing temperature of the environment, and this is caused by increasing temperature of the environment. Constriction is caused by sympathetic nerve impulse and dilation is caused by parasympathetic impulses. Next difference is ball and socket joint and pivot joint. Ball and socket joint is having a ball-like structure which fits into a cup-like depression called socket. Pivot joint is a convex surface fits into the concave surface. Ball and socket joint allows movement in all directions, whereas pivot joint allows only roundish movement, means in the head. They have a head region, the movement in the head region. Now label the following. There are two figures given. One is this. This is the vertebra. It is the spinous process. These are called transverse processes, this and this. Now this is a canal which is called neural canal. From here passes the spinal cord. And this is solid part of the vertebra called centrum or body. Now this is the figure of skin with hair. This is called hair shaft. This is the epidermis of the skin. This is sebaceous gland. This is a muscle which is called arrector pili muscle. This one is called hair follicle. and this roundish part is called hair bulb or hair papilla. Here is the hair root. If this one is given, you have to write hair root. So we come to the next part of the question. Here, what is a synovial joint? Synovial joint is a connection between two bones consisting of a cartilage-lined cavity filled with fluid called synovial fluid. Draw and label it. This is the drawing. Just check. Now have a closer look from here. Now mention 4 types of such joint with proper examples. One is ball and socket joint, other is hinge joint, the third one is gliding joint, and the fourth one is pivot joint. Give reason. These are 2 marks question. The trachea will collapse in absence of C-shaped cartilage ring because these rings reinforce, this is a key word, reinforce the front and sides of the trachea to protect and maintain the airway. Protect and maintain the airway. This is another key word. Now muscles should work in antagonistic pairs. Why? Because they bring about the movement by contraction of one of them and by relaxation of the other. That means if one brings about flexion, other brings about extension. Name all the bones of appendicular skeleton. The bones of the limbs like humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, metacarpals and phalanges. In the hind limb there are femur, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges with patella or kneecap. The bones of pectoral and pelvic girdles also are there. Now what type of enzymes are these and from where are they secreted? One is trypsin. Trypsin is a protein digesting enzyme secreted from pancreas. Enterokinase is protein digesting enzyme secreted from intestine. Renin is milk protein digesting enzyme secreted from stomach of babies, not of adults, okay? Now steepsin is a fat digesting enzyme secreted from pancreas. Invertase is a carbohydrate digesting enzyme called carbohydrase secreted from the intestine. Now where do you find adipose cells in the skin? It is present in the subcutaneous layer of the skin. With this we end our questions and answers. So thank you very much, and please share the channel, please share the video to as many people as possible. Thank you once again.